welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, and in today's video, I'm going to review makeup products from Shein. And I know a lot of you guys order Shein for clothing items, but not a lot of people know that Shein has their own makeup brand, which is Sheglam. I have here a few products. This is not going to be a full face of Sheglam makeup, but I have foundation, I have lips, and eyeshadow. I don't have brow products and mascara, so I already have my brows on. I think I'm gonna be cutting my Sheglam makeup review in I think 3 or 4 parts, because I think if I review everything in one video, it's going to be really extremely long. This is going to be part 1, which is the foundation. This is the Sheglam Complexion Pro Long-Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. I also have their Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I really like both foundations. My first experience with these products is just amazing. They feel really high-end, and even the packaging, the texture, they have already perfected everything. I also have the Sheglam 12-Hour Full Coverage Concealer, and I have the Sheglam Matte Allure Lipstick. I love this lipstick as well. I love everything that I got from Sheglam. I'm just gonna say it right away. It's a must try because they have a lot of great quality makeup products. So I have the Sheglam Smart Cookie palette. And this is the part 1 of the Sheglam makeup review. Let's just go ahead and start with the foundation. Let's start with half of my face first, using the Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. So this is a matte foundation, but wait until you see the packaging. Oh my gosh, it comes in this really nice velvet pouch here, and I appreciate that because first of all, the bottle reminds me of Chanel, it reminds me of YSL products. It's a glass bottle, as you can hear. This is their logo, the logo of Sheglam. There you go. By the way, before I move on to the review of this foundation, I just want to let you guys know that Shein or Sheglam is a brand that is very inclusive. They're all about inclusive beauty. And what does inclusive beauty mean? It says here, inclusive beauty refers to beauty which caters to all, regardless of gender, age, skin tone, skin type, religion, or race. And the great thing about Sheglam is that they have all shades. They have shades from the lightest to darkest of skin tone. They have a foundation for very, very pale skin, and they have foundation for very dark skin as well. So they're very inclusive. They have a wide range of colors to choose from. So that is something that I appreciate from Sheglam. For someone like me who is yellow, I have yellow undertone, it's sometimes difficult for me to find the perfect shade for me. It's either too ashy because it's too light, or orangey or pinkish. Really love that Sheglam has a lot of shades to choose from. And I'm not just talking about this particular foundation. Even this foundation, they have a lot of choices. And even for their concealers, they have so many shades to choose from. Again, this is the bottle, super nice. And again, it's made of glass. I love this gold detail here. And then it comes with a pump. I'm just gonna apply this with a beauty blender. But there you go. This is the texture. It's not runny, it's not thick either. So I love this foundation. So here you go. I don't have any primer, I don't have any moisturizer on. I'm just going to apply this straight. I didn't use a primer just because, let's be honest, not everyone uses primer. I barely know any girl in real life who uses primer every single day. A lot of beauty influencers use face primers, but honestly, not everyone uses primer. I don't use primer on a daily basis. This is how I just usually apply my foundation. But there you go. As you can see, it really has full coverage. If you have acne scars, this is definitely medium to full coverage. It's more on full coverage for me because I'm used to using products that doesn't really have a lot of coverage because I really love the natural finish. But as you can see, this one has full coverage. It doesn't really make your face look flat. Even though it's a matte finish, it's not flat. I started this video with really oily skin, so that acts as like my moisturizer. But if you're gonna start your makeup with a freshly washed face, you might have slightly difficult time blending this. You might need something like a moisturizer underneath. But right now, since I have that natural oil on my face, I was able to blend this really easily. It gives this really poreless effect, which I really like, and it just applies smoothly. I feel like this foundation is also really long lasting. Something that I can say for sure is that it feels like a high-end foundation. This is definitely not your super cheap low quality foundation. Even the scent, it doesn't really have a scent, so nothing like that bothers you. It doesn't smell like cheap makeup. It doesn't feel like cheap makeup. It actually feels like high-end. So I tried something from YSL, Chanel. I tried all of those foundations. I tried also drugstore, more expensive drugstore like L'Oreal. This really reminds me so much of my Chanel matte foundation that I tried before. The texture, the finish, and the longevity is very, very similar. I've tried this foundation a couple of times already. I never had any issue with it. If you have skin color like me, this is perfect. So that is the foundation. I really, really love this foundation. It has a matte finish, but it's not flat matte. You still have that glow, and I was even able to cover up the veins that I have here. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more and show you guys. If you want to really, really push this to become more full coverage, you can just add another layer. So I have these like veins. You can barely see it, but if you just want to like add extra coverage, it also layers nicely. Even if you add another layer, it doesn't make it look like crumbly. Like, you know, I had this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation before. That foundation, once it sets, you can't layer it anymore just because it just erases the first layer and there's no way to blend it anymore. Once that foundation sets, you won't be able to blend it anymore. Even though the first layer has already dried down, the second layer that I applied still blends nicely on top of the first layer. So that is why I love this foundation. Now that I was able to blend everything, when I touch my face, it feels matte. It doesn't have that sticky or like a layer that hasn't set. It just feels like my skin, but you can feel that it's like matte. And as you can see, there's definitely that glow, but touch your skin, there's no sticky layer. I'm gonna tell you guys my final thoughts about each and every product at the last part of this Sheglam makeup review. Yeah, like I said, this is just the part 1, which is the foundation. That is it for the Sheglam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. You're definitely gonna find your shade because they just have so many shades to choose from. It's just one of the best foundations out there. It makes your skin look poreless, flawless, and it's definitely matte finish. So this is perfect for our really hot, humid days here in the Philippines. Alright, so that is the part 1 of my Sheglam makeup review. For part 2, it's going to be the Sheglam Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. So go ahead and watch that video.